Hi there. Today I'm going to be going over my Lego Lord of the Rings collection. And I'm a huge fan of Lego Lord of the Rings. I'm excited to do this one. Sorry, I've been holding off on it. I've been busy lately, and I was kind of waiting until after Christmas and New Year's to see if I got anything or bought anything new. But I didn't. I just took a while to make this. But before I go into this, I just want to say thank you for everyone that watched the last one. There was about 1,300 views, which is high, much higher than what I thought. I'm very happy that happened. Thank you for everyone that watched it. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as the last one, and I hope you like the collection I have. And thank you for all the people that commented on the video. I appreciate that, and anyone who's subscribed. But I'm just making this for people to see, so you don't need to do any of that. I just want to show people what I got, see if they like it. But so I'll just go right into it. So I have right here that you see in front of you is Lego Lego Battle that I got going on, right? It's full of Uruk-hai, Gundabad orcs, Rivendell elves, Woodland elves, Rohan, Gondor, and like all the main characters, or most of the main characters, probably about all of them besides the hobbits. But I'll go through this and like show you what about all of them, and then I'll go through and like show you the characters that I got. But I got this line of archers in the back with some Gundabad orcs and some Uruk-hai facing off against some Rohan and Rivendell and Woodland elves going at it. And then I got this. I got the cave troll from the first movie. I just thought he'd fit great in here, and he's holding a Rivendell elf, which I love. I love that I did that. I'm happy it turned out actually pretty well. And you got one guy getting smacked in the face right there, and then I put all the main characters that I have right here. My Legolas is a little messed up, but that's because I traded him with a friend of mine a few years back in middle school. Traded him that wolf from like the Legend of Chima or something for that. And then it's a whole bunch, and then I got another line here with another row of archers. I just did this because I thought it'd make it a lot easier than setting them all up in a battle. And it does. I like the way it just turned out. And then let me just show you each of like each Lego guy. Well, not each one individually, but each one is. This is a Rivendell elf. I really love the way that their helmet looks, their shield looks, and all their weapons and the armor on them. And these aren't like official Legos; they're like custom made. So I bought them off websites and stuff. But I still think they're really cool. I'm still really happy to have them. And I've spent a lot of money on these guys. Like I think this whole thing costs about 800 maybe, or maybe 500. I really don't remember. I used to, but I kind of forgot it all. And then we have like we got Gimli up in the battle with all of them. I got Aragorn with his Gondor uniform, which I think looks amazing. Does he have a second face? Yeah, he does have a second face of him just chilling, but he's in a war, so he's got to have that tough look. And he's fighting, I don't know if you guys saw it, but he is fighting the Mouth of Sauron. And there's multiple ways to get him online off a buyer, or buying the set that he came with, which is the Black Gate set, which I do have, so you will be seeing that in a little bit. And I have this Berserker, who's honestly my favorite orc out of all of them. I just love how they got the sword right, all the armor, all the body features, everything looks great, in my opinion, of course. And then I got Gandalf over here, the White Wizard, holding his ground. He kind of looks like Sauron, but it's not. It is Gandalf. But either that, he looks sick. I love him. This is the actual, like, that's a real Lego set. Like some of these guys are real, some of these guys are not. Most of them are not. It's mainly the main characters are real and a couple of, can't really stick them into the ground. And a couple of orcs in the battle, like the guy getting hit in the face. This is a real one. He's also from the Blackgate set. Let's see. I have a woodland elf. The woodland elf. I used to get mistaken with these, like in the Lothlorien elves. The ones that came and helped Rohan in The Two Towers, which is my favorite movie of Lord of the Rings. I know people are like, I like the first one, I like the third one, but the second one's my favorite. I just think the Battle of Helm's Deep is amazing. I love it. And then, am I missing a guy? And then I have, let's go over some of the orcs. Some of these Uruk-hai orcs with their armor and their shields looking amazing. I would show you the face, but the helmets are kind of stuck on there. But this is like one of their captains, I think, because in the sets they each came with these, and I would say where to get them, but I either a lot of the websites have shut down or I stopped trusting them, and I don't want you guys to like lose your money in this. But I got some off of Temu. There is like a website called Brickley, but I haven't bought anything off of it, even though they have all of these guys, but I'm not really sure of it, so I haven't bought anything off of it. I have a whole bunch of crossbows in this. Sorry about the lighting. I have a whole bunch of crossbow guys in this. Looks pretty cool. And then I have archers as well, which honestly looks sick in my opinion. I have them all tilted to the side so they can like, shoot at them. And then the Gundabad orcs are probably my absolute favorite out of all of this. Because just look at the shields, the swords, the armor on them. They all look different, but this is like one of the coolest ones. Like, a lot of them look awesome. They have the cooler weapons. And then, like, just look at the helmet. That's awesome. It's like a little it's like a shark, sort of. The armor on them, the chest plate, all the patterns on the Lego itself look amazing. And then, oh, Rohan troop. You guys gotta see the Rohans. Those are great. Here. So here's a typical Rohan guy. The shield, his little horse helmet, which came out great. I love the way they look. Came out great. They got the chest plate. All of them have green capes. There's only one in here that doesn't, but that's because it didn't come with it in the pack out of all of them. But, you know, that's fine. I don't really care. But they all look great. All the characters in this. Amazing. Stick them in the ground. Oh, Gondor. Let's go with this guy. We have a Gondorian with their shield and their big sword. The Gondorians have really big weapons. I wish they were a little bit smaller, but you know, whatever. And then their cape. Their cape is amazing with it being the tree, the white tree. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah, the white tree. And their helmets with the wings on it, looking amazing. Of course, their patterns on the armor look great. Let's get a guy with the chest plate. Like the chest plate, it also looks great with the tree on it too. You can't really move their legs up and down, but oh, actually you can. Yeah, some of them you can't really move their legs on it though. Like this guy, this Rohan, you can't really move his leg. It's kind of stuck in that armor, but he needs the armor because he looks sick. And it's like a horse sprinting up his helmet with the tail in the back. And my favorite little battle part out of this whole thing, I don't know if you've been staring at him or if you even saw him, We got one guy being impaled. We got a berserker being impaled by a Rohirrim, which looked awesome. And I wish I had horses so I could put like some cavalry in this or something, but I only have one, and that's for the Mouth of Sauron. He's not in this because I couldn't really make him fit, but he looks awesome. I don't even know if this horse has a name, so I just call him Phil a lot, but you know, that's whatever. And I'll go over this one more time just so you guys can get like a good look, maybe pause it, look at it. But you got all these guys, you got that troll in there, all the main characters, Lord Elrond, his own little fight. Got the rose, and a line of axes, spears, and the archers. Look how cool they are. This is my favorite one out of like all of them. I just couldn't really fit. I would have showed you guys like this is one of them last, but I couldn't really fit that on my table. And I'm just happy this perfectly fits on the on my shelf. And I ran out of gray plates. I only had 2. I thought I had 3, but I didn't. So I had to go back to the Lego store and buy a white plate because that's the closest I can get. And I remember showing this to the Lego employees, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's awesome!" And I greatly appreciate it. It's one of my favorite things that I have here. A lot of my friends, whenever they come over, they just sit and stare at this. I have to tell them not to take anything home. And then continuing on little figures that I got online, I have some Hog Riders. Some Hog Riders coming in with Dane Ironfoot at the lead. He doesn't look exactly like him, but you know, it's whatever. It's totally fine. I appreciate having it. And like these Hog Riders, these hogs look amazing with armor on them. They even got like the little saddle belt. And then of course you got some of the dwarves. This one's had some action with some blood on the shield, which I think is a great add-on. And then you got, where'd this guy's weapon go? I don't know where this guy's weapon went. You got these guys with a spear. I think this guy had a sword. I don't know where it is though. I just realized it was gone. It probably fell when I was walking these over here. We got those. And then I have a whole bunch of dwarven soldiers as well. And they all come with like these little plates when I bought them. So I am great. I'm happy about that. Just so, because they don't really stand up. They don't really stand up on their own at all, really. And they don't really stand up on their own. But I bought 2 of these. Each one came with a Dane Ironfoot as well. But in my eyes, I think I'll say like these are twin brothers, and this one's like the actual Dane Ironfoot. So that's what I just say. I know that it's not accurate to the story or the lore of Lord of the Rings, but you know, it's whatever. But they got really cool swords on them. They got really cool shields, armor. It was a little hard to get the helmet on with the beards, but I think it looks great on them. And they even got the hair in the back too. So it works out in the end. I'm gonna awesome. Their axes, shields, spears, all of that. It's looking amazing. Really cool, really cool. Let's get these guys out of here. And then next I have some, oh, whoops, kind of fell. I have this Gandalf. This is an actual Gandalf as well. You can just get these guys on Amazon, like that Lloyd Elrond. I got him on Amazon too. They are official Legos, I think. I hope so. Doesn't it say somewhere? I don't remember where it says. But this is an official Lego, I think. So, but it's really cool having a regular Gandalf here. I only have like one other one. And the white one, of course. And then I'm gonna go these in the packs that you buy them. I have some BrickHeads, which I think look amazing. We have Lady Arwen. And then we have Lord Aragorn with him in his Gondor suit. Gondor armor, sorry. With his crown. And her in her little tiara. Looks great. He has a little cape too. Out of the 3 that I have, this This is my number 3rd on the list, you know. And then next I have Frodo and Gollum. Or you can call him Smeagol, whatever you want. Choice is yours. But he even has a little ring in his hand. Maybe he'll try to steal it, but he's got his little fish with him. He's got his sword, Sting, the cape as well, the chest plate printed on. I'm happy it wasn't a sticker because I would have messed it up. I suck at putting stickers on. But I have these guys. I love how small he is compared to Frodo. But you know, awesome. And then my favorite one is the Balrog and Gandalf. These ones are amazing. I love the Balrog. The Balrog is my absolute favorite with his tiny little red whip. They should have given him like, pretty sure he had like another weapon. I don't think so. It might have just been the whip. But he has his wings, everything's on fire. He has that tail, it moves, the wings move. So it's awesome. He's always on fire. This is my favorite one. He looks adorable with these little beady eyes. And then I got Gandalf here with his sword, his staff, his little wizard hat, which was, I messed up on the hat several times. I don't get how when I was building it, but I did. He's got his little cape, his hair, of course, and his beard, which I think looks amazing. His little beard. Brickheads are probably my favorite Legos that I can get. I have a whole bunch of them. And then I didn't show you guys the Black Gate, but it comes with this horse and like the Mouth of Sauron. I just have him in that battle. Like when I have it set up, I have this behind it, and it fits all perfectly. So, and I got some archers on top shooting down at the guys, and then I even got a little guy up there too, working a catapult. But if we turn this around, we can see on the inside some like a skeleton, spear, some more ammo for the catapult, and then the archers from the other sets. And then you can open the doors actually. It's like with like this little cool like thing right here, and then just open it up. Just opens, you can have a whole bunch of dudes behind here. I don't, I just have them all in the field. Maybe I will in the future. A friend of mine said I can do stop motion, but I don't really know how to do that, and I'm very impatient, so I don't think I could. But maybe I'll try sometime in the future if I can figure that out. Let me know if you'd like to actually see me try to stop motion. It won't be too good. I don't really know how to edit, so I can't really add much sound effects, but I'll try. But it looks great with all the detail of like the rocks, the cliffs, this little watchtower that comes with it. The spikes coming up from the gate. And then you can actually buy multiple gates and like add them together to make them look bigger, which people have done. I don't, because this set was already expensive enough, so I didn't want to. Because since they don't make this anymore, I had to buy it for almost $500. So it's kind of like another Rivendell. Or was it 300? I don't remember. It was a lot of money, and that's all I gotta say. So let's put that in the back. And then next one, I have the attack on the Woodland Realm when the Gundabad orcs attacked. This one goes for also a lot of money since they don't make it anymore. They have the King of the Woodland Realm. I forgot his name. I hate that I did, but I forgot it because I think he's like the coolest elf out of all of them, especially when he decapitates like 5 orcs in the Battle of the 5 Armies. I think it looks amazing. And he's got his little elf friend too. I think this is a guy that was always next to him. I think. I don't know. I just thought of it. And we got the Gundabad orc as well. Coming in for the attack with his big ass sword. Bones on it. Cool little features. And then we have a warg. A warg rider. I wish I had more of these because they're just so cool, which I've come close to buying some, but they're so expensive as well. I think you can move its head. Yeah, you can move its head, make a little howl or something, but we got him on this with a spear with his little chest armor, shoulder pads. Then the actual set, whoops. Then the actual set has like a little golden shield in the front, has an extra bow, little ladder that you can add. Maybe I'll add like a little siege happening on here someday. But we got an elf archer on it. These guys look amazing. I think they look great. We got an elf archer, also, or an elf guy archer, yeah, working the catapult, which is a cool feature. Because you can just, I think if you just do this, it punches everything out of the way, and then you can launch something, which looks great. Shows how they barely use it. But they have even like a little shooting thing right here. Doesn't really work, but you know, it's still cool. And I think this contains the ammo. And that's probably just so you can add it on. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. I think that's just the part where you can add on like another wall of this to make it look cooler. I don't know if you saw it, but I think that has the ammo in it. But this is like a really cool set. I got it for my birthday or Christmas recently. I don't remember. It wasn't this past Christmas. Could have been last Christmas. All right. So, sorry about the skip. I had to edit it. But I have. Look at this. It's a Rivendell. This Rivendell set is amazing. I bought it as soon as I could. One of the first people to, actually. I waited in line for it. It was amazing. I'm happy I bought it. It took about, honestly, not as long as you'd think, about a week to build, but that's because my schedule is always messed up. But here, I'll just go over this one at a time because you are able to take it apart, which is a really nice feature since I don't got to worry about like dropping it all together and breaking the whole set, because then I would be very upset. Alright. I have Aragorn and Arwen. Arwen, I don't remember. There's a lady friend just talking, meeting at the bridge. Get her little, I think that's her bed, I think. And then we got Boromir as well. This is my only Boromir, so I'm happy I have one. You know, with his little shield, his gray hair, and his little printed, if it focuses, and his little perfect little shoulder armor or suit, whatever you want to call it. Next I have this little waterfall. This was fun to build. This was a cool little part to build when I was building it. That was pretty cool to build. And then I'm pretty sure, can you take this off? No, you can't. Oh yeah, you can. I don't remember how though. But when you take it off, there is an armory under here. Let me just try to take it off. There we go. There is a armory with swords and a little like grinder. And on the side here, we have an elf just doing some blacksmith work on a sword. Really cool set. I love it. Let me figure out how to put this back on. Perfect. Let's move this out of the way. Now, instead of doing the big one, I'm gonna do this other small one, which is a little tower. It was also fun to build. Building this took a while. They're building the whole tower like that. Took me about a few days. And I didn't have a lot of space to work with. I was doing it on a desk that was already filled up with a whole bunch of other stuff. But I have, you can see here, it is Bilbo's room. And it has the mithril armor inside that chest. Yeah, like where he was writing his book. And you can see there it says There and Back Again, which is his book that he wrote, which is The Hobbit. And then we have his little bed. Then we have downstairs with a little bookshelf, which looks amazing. And the back here, there's a mural of the Battle of Middle Earth. The new marking of the Third Age, I believe, which looks amazing. I can't remember if this was a sticker or printed on. I think it was printed on. Might have been a sticker. I don't really. Oh, it was a sticker. It was a sticker. But it looks great. I actually centered that pretty No, never mind. It's not as centered as I want it to be, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. You can't really see it whenever I have it displayed. There's nothing really much with the tower. More of it, it's just tall. You can't really do anything with it. And then next, we have the Council of Elrond. This is where I have most of the characters in, because, you know, why not? And then, so we have an old Bilbo here, and then his face can actually go to that little part where he kind of hisses at Frodo when he's showing him, when he sees the ring around his neck. Which we have Frodo here, and he has like that dazed face. And we have Sam, who I think is, I gotta say is probably one of the best characters in the movie. Like, he never gave up. He was always there for Frodo, even when Frodo didn't want him there. So I think he had the best character in the movie. And then we have Merry and Pippin as well. Always eating, of course. Always eating. And then there's also a lady elf in there too. I don't really know. She's not really mentioned. She's more of like a cook for them or something. I'm sure you can take this off too. Nah, whatever. And then we have the council. We have Gloin, which took me a while to realize that we have Gimli and Gloin in it as well, which is really cool. Which Gloin is his father, and he was also in The Hobbit too. You know, he doesn't really have much screen time, but you hear that he's his father when he's talking to Legolas, and he calls Gimli a goblin mutant, and he goes, "That's my wee lad, Gimli." Yeah. And then we have Gandalf, which is my other one, which they added a really cool feature where I can make him, where they added like where he's sitting, and it's really cool. And then all you have to do is like just pop that off, and then he does come with a dress with his little robes here. You just pop them on, and then boom, he's standing. And he does have his staff here as well. Oops. Whoops. Well, I just took Gandalf apart. But he also has his little hat. And that's the same with all of them. Gimli has his helmet as well. They added these cool little thing where like these little legs, and if you just sit them down, it'll look like they're sitting, in a way, which looks pretty cool. You know, Legolas, one that isn't messed up. Yeah, and you got his bow as well. If I can grab it. You got his bow as well, and then you got Gimli's axes, of course, the thing he's famous for. And you got Lord Elrond as well, just sitting there chilling with the ring in the middle. The ring in the middle. And then another cool feature is that you can actually, you can take this off, but I don't know how. I don't remember how I did it in the past. How do you do it? Oh yeah, does it come with the tree? Yes, it does. Okay. You can take this off, and then there is the eye. The eye of Sauron. Which there is going to be a set of the tower that he is on. You guys didn't hear this from me. But there's going to be a set where he's on the tower. And I don't remember when that comes out. I think it's like April or something. But I'm excited for that. I think it's called the Tower of Dumbledore, or that's... Yeah, I think it's Tower of Dumbledore. And then the roof tiles of this thing sucked. It took me forever to do because you have to put each one in. You have to make sure each one's straight. They added like this. They added like a little extra piece where you can just slide in between it to even them out, which makes it work like so much easier. But if we turn this around, oh, there's another mural. I forgot about that. We have here about sword, and then turn around. We got a couple more pictures as well. Oh, you can't see them, But we also have a whole bunch back here. We have the Sword of Gondor still currently under construction, or just sitting there. No other pieces. And then you got a map of Middle Earth, which is awesome that they have it in a Lego scale. And then you have, what is that? I don't know what that is, but it's some. And then the tiling. The tiling in the floor was amazing. Nothing is bad about it. These are a couple of pictures that I was talking about right here. But other than that, this set is great. Set of stairs coming up on the side here, which this was probably the most confusing part of the whole build, was this area, because they kept on leaving it, then coming back to it, then leaving it, then coming back to it. So it was pretty confusing. Oh, there's like a little bench on the side here. How adorable. And then, yeah. So that's it for the Legos, but I just have one more thing to show you because I am addicted to it. Alright. So I'm also a huge duck fan. I love ducks. I want one as a future. So I bought a whole bunch of Lord of the Rings ducks. Because why not? I have Aragorn here, of course, with his sword and his armor. Looking amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's put that right there. Then I have a Nazgul. This is the only Nazgul that I have. I've almost bought some online of the Lego versions, but they're so expensive. But I have this little cool duck Nazgul. Looks amazing. I have a Smeagol one as well. It's kind of very disturbing. I see this one staring at me all the time where I have it on my desk. He has a little gown right here too, but I feel like it would have been good to have over here as well, but you know, whatever. There he is eating a little fish. And then I have Lurtz. Not a lot of people know his name, but this is the one that was fighting Aragorn in the first movie and almost killed him. But he has his little cleaver type of sword. Scary looking guy, big forehead. But, yeah, that's him. And then we have another Uruk-hai as well, which is just an infantry soldier with a spear, which you can easily take off. It doesn't stay very well. But he looks sick. Armor looks great. The Hand of Sauron looks amazing on the helmet. The armor looks so very detailed and everything. And then another Gandalf. Another Gandalf. Gandalf the White. They do have a Sauron one as well, but they look almost identical. Just the Sauron one has like bigger eyes. That was the difference. They do have a Balrog one of these, but it costed like $500, so I wasn't going to. This one I got from a friend. Thank you, Corey. She bought me this when she was in Europe. That's all I remember. She bought it at like a duck store, but I greatly appreciate it. It's a great gift. I love Sam. I don't have Frodo, but I am happy to have Sam. And then this one's my favorite. It is Sauron himself in the armor with it. Looks amazing. The spikes on the side, the armor just in general, look at so detailed. His little crown type of thing. But other than that, oh wait, I forgot this. I also have this eagle. It came with the Black Gate set. I just forgot to show it. Looks great. Kind of a little bit smaller, but you know, whatever. They could sit on it. It's fine. But other than that, it's just a lot of cool sets that I have. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry the video is kind of long, but I just wanted to go into detail about everything, get everything, so I don't overlook anything. Oh, and in case nobody knew, I forgot to show this, but these little mushrooms right here, they glow in the dark. So at night, if you look over at it, you can like see them glowing. It's really cool. I wish Lego does more of these, more of those in the future, but they look amazing. So I'm really happy with it. But other than that, yeah, that's my Lego collection of Lord of the Rings. Maybe let me know if you want to see like my miscellaneous Legos, which is a whole bunch, or like some Star Wars models, or my Clone Troopers. just let me know what you would like to see next. I'll hopefully do that soon. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. But I hope you guys have a good day. Happy New Year and goodbye.